Okay, so behind me is my new bookshelf, and I got off of Craigslist, and it holds all of my books and all of my movies, and there's a lot of extra room. There's videos in the description that explains why. But here's a tour, because I'm sure you're curious as to what books I took with me and what I didn't, and what remains. Here's the tour. Alright, let's start at the bottom shelf. Now here is a combination of movies and books and some plushies and figurines that I've talked about in my last bookshelf tour. So let's see, this here is some large playbill type things from musicals. I can do a video later on that if you're interested. Brian Froud art books, Lord of the Rings movie books. This is about the Windsor Castle in London, and this is about the Tower of London, and I used those for my Cats fan fiction back in like junior high and stuff, but I love them. And then some Studio Ghibli movies, some favorite Disney, Gargoyles, yeah, Flight of the Conchords, Planet Earth, Venture Bros, The Guild. I think this one's signed too, yeah, and Comic-Con. Then some, you know, video games, and then all of my Cats collection, which is very cool, but I'll talk about that later. And then what's this? I think this is Cats collection stuff. Yes, it is. See, there's so much space that, like, these dudes just keep falling, and, man, gotta figure this out. Stay, Quaffle. Okay. And the middle shelf is all DVDs. We couldn't take all of our actual DVD boxes with us because there were just so many. So the ones that we have taken are our favorites, like all of my Whedon shows. So Buffy, Angel, Firefly, Serenity, Dollhouse. Then we have 4 Seasons of Adventure Time. And then some favorite movies. My favorite movie, Jim's favorite movie, some more of mine. And yeah. Burp. Okay, and these are all the rest of our movies. We didn't leave them at home, we just threw away the cases and put them all in things like this. Now I can show you. I got these binders and these things off of Amazon. It can hold 6 DVDs to a page, and I just bought a ton of them for all of our movies. And yeah, a combined collection of mine and Jim's, it equals to a lot of binders. Okay, now on to the fun part, my books. I didn't put any of Jim's books in here yet because I'm not sure what he wants to take to work with him and what he wants to keep here, so this may be expanded soon. But right now these are all my books. Well, this is some of Jim's. This is Jim's book. And comics over there are Jim's. But here are, these are some random scripts actually. This is not a script. This is, oh, that's Jim's. These are my play scripts, and this is a journal that Kirsty got me that is empty still, but I'll put stuff in it. Torii Gate from Japan, where Jim proposed. This is empty. I got it from my first Renaissance fair. I still haven't written anything in it. And then Dala Heston from Sweden, Little Red Horse. Okay, so these are books that I've never read. Well, I've started reading this one a few times, Silmarillion. Mythology books, Tales Before Tolkien. I have read The Odyssey, but I wanted to read it again, so I brought it with me. I really want to read Metamorphosis. A comic a friend gave me that I still haven't read yet. Vacations from Hell, Smoke and Mirrors. I've talked about some of these books in past videos. And a Nerdy Monster, so cute. Okay, Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson I really want to read. Just got this one actually because I want to read it before the movie comes out. Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. The Selection, The Elite, The One. I want to read those probably after this. Reach, the book I'm currently reading. I'm almost done with it. That's exciting. And then this, Phantom of the Opera. It's not just Phantom of the Opera. This is all of my playbills, like the actual playbill sized playbills. I'll do a full video on this later, but I just want to show you really quick what it looks like inside. The playbills fit perfectly in these little things. It's so great. It's like, just so nice. And now the top shelf. I'll start over here with Harry Potter. This was on one of my registries, kind of as a joke, but not really because I did want it. And someone actually got it for me. Thanks, Bethany and Patrick. That was so very nice. So now I own all of them, and these are the new covers too. So let me just show you how absolutely beautiful they are. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Doing this with one hand is not simple. Aha. Okay. And then of course we've got Little Hedwig from Lauren Fairweather. And then a Pygmy Puff by me. Nerdy Monsters on Etsy. And then we've got some center stuff with our Portal bookends. This here actually is our wedding guest book. And I got that at the Renaissance Fair this year. Scott Pilgrim Volume 1 in color. Jim got that for me one Christmas. Labyrinth, still haven't read it yet, but I'm excited. And these two are Jim's books. They're both Jacques Cousteau books that he found at the last bookstore in LA. While I was watching a Wizard Rock concert, I believe. Dangerous Angels by Francesca Leibach. The only Francesca Leibach book I took with me because they're making it into a movie and I want to reread it before that happens. And yeah. And then two more Harry Potter books. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Quidditch Through the Ages. And then this I got at the Festival of Books, and I think I might use it as a guest book for our place, for people to write in it when they come visit. So, if you want to be the first person to write in it, book your plane tickets. And then this knife is Jim's. I just think it's really cool. I'm putting it there. Best ever Lord of the Rings collection. You have all three, including The Hobbit. So for all four, I didn't talk about this in my last bookshelf tour because I was getting one for my dad as a present, and I didn't want him to see them before then, so. But it comes in this really nice leather-bound case, and the books are leather-bound, and it has the Tolkien symbol, and this is The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and they're just amazing, and I'll have to show you them later in more detail, but they're just so nice. And then of course, because this is a movie shelf as well, I have Lord of the Rings movie trilogy, and this is the original box set that came out back when I was in high school when all of these movies came out. And the reason I wanted this one and not like some new Blu-ray or whatever is the behind the scenes that are on these are one of the things that made me want to get into film school. So I had to get the same one that my dad has and relive it basically. And also it's so pretty, they look like books. Ah, love it. So there you have it, that's my new bookshelf. That's what I have, that's what I'm working with. I'm excited to see it change throughout the years, I'm sure it will, and I can't wait to get all my old books back, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. Thanks for watching. This will be the new backdrop whenever I do booktube videos. Stick around, and I'll see you next time. Bye.